Om Shanti. Let's stabilize ourselves on the seat of self-respect of I, the soul, is a happy soul and a cooperative soul, and connect with the Supreme Father. The object Murli that we're reading today is dated 5th April 2013. Title of the Murli is With Good Wishes, Be Cooperative with One Another, Remain Free from Obstacles, and make everyone free from obstacles. Remain constantly happy and make everyone happy. Today, the master of all treasures is pleased to see his children who are full of all treasures, and Ba children Ba emerges from his heart. The sparkle of the attainment of treasures is sparkling on the face of each child. The sparkle of the fullness of the treasures is visible in the majority of children. Bab Dada is singing the praise of each and every child. Ba children, Ba, speak. You are wonderful children, are you not? The father said, and the children did. The father says that the sparkle of being a master of the treasures should be visible on the face and forehead of each child. Seeing this on all the children who have a right to the treasures, Bab Dada is pleased. And so what song does he sing? Ba children ba. Just as today, there is the sparkle of the fullness of treasures on each one's face, so it should always remain like this. For anyone who looks at you, your face should speak. You do not need to say anything. So constantly check. Just as your face is sparkling now, does it remain like that all the time? It should be that for anyone who looks at you, your face should speak. While I was reading this, what I was getting present to is when we visit our centers and when we see the face of the sisters there, even if they don't speak a single word, the experience that we are left with is of peace, serenity, and unconditional acceptance. You don't need to say anything. Your face should speak. Similarly, they should be visible as those who are constantly full of all treasures, whether they are performing actions, having yoga, or staying in remembrance of the Father. Each one of you can remain with your face sparkling as is now. Can you not? Because nowadays, as time progresses, so too, according to the situations, tension will also increase. This Murli is of 2013, and we all have experienced the uncertainty that showed up from 2019 onwards. because the pandemic spread across the world. So your faces will make them happy. Each child has to make such preparations to do such service. What are the treasures? Further, he explains what are these treasures. And today he speaks about 4 different treasures. You know them, do you not? The spiritual treasures are knowledge, yoga, and dharana. And so check these within yourself. In today's gathering, Babdada is especially looking at her children who are filled with the treasures. In fact, nowadays, the most elevated treasure of all is the time of the confluence age. Let's underline the statement. Today, the 4th treasure, apart from service, what Baba is speaking about, he says about knowledge, yoga, dharana, and the 4th treasure, he says, is the time of the confluence age. The most elevated treasure of all is the time of the confluence age, because at the present time, the Father himself comes in the relationship of the Father and the Guru. At the present time, the Father himself is making the children full of all treasures. So speak. You have love for this time, do you not? So all of you should check. Have I accumulated all the treasures within myself? And further he says, after you check whether you have accumulated, he says, also check, am I distributing all the treasures like the Father? Those of you who believe that you also have a right to the treasures, the same as the Father, raise your hands. Babdada is pleased. The majority of you are raising your hands. Babdada is congratulating every child on being full of treasures. It is good. Babdada is pleased to see his children who are full of treasures. Seeing all the children who have come from everywhere, Babdada is welcoming each and every child. Just as all of you are presently visible as full of happiness, do you always remain like that? No matter what situations arise, they should not take away the happiness of our treasures. Just as your face now is filled with happiness and love, so it should always remain like that. Speak. Can it remain like that? Those who feel that it will always remain like that, the past is past, but from now on, it will always remain like that. Raise your hands. Look, all of you are raising your hands. The majority of you are raising your hands. So, whenever any situation arises, your face should always remain like that. At least not. Will it remain like that? Will it? Then everyone who looks at you will see who has come. Seeing all of you, they will at least become half happy, 50% happy. Acha? This is a beautiful way Baba is giving us an yukti, how we can serve to the world just by having a happy face, not on the external surface, but also being happy from within. Which zones have come today? it is the turn of indoor zone to serve. Acha. Have the people standing up in the hall are from indoor zone? Wah, children, wah. It is good seeing every child. Bab Dada is applauding with happiness. Just as the faces of all of you are happy today, so they should always remain like that when you return home. Make this promise to yourself. Look, you like this, do you not? Keep a wilted face and also keep a smiling face. Which would you like? You would like the smiling face, would you not? So, from today, all the children, not just the zone, but all the children should make a promise in your hearts that you will always remain happy and make everyone happy, because there is no nourishment like happiness. खुशी जैसी कोई खुराक नहीं है. Bab Dada has told you about the wonder of happiness many times, and today he reiterates the same. There is so much wonder in just happiness. Look, whenever you share anything, then there is that much less of it for yourself. But if you share happiness, would it decrease? It would increase, would it not? This is Bab Dada's slogan. Remember it. Write down here on your forehead, I have to remain happy and I make others happy. Do you like it? So let's take this as an homework today to check ourselves that no matter what happens, my happiness is my responsibility and I'm taking charge of it. Those who like it, raise your hands. Seeing all of you happy children, others will become so happy. So make a first and a firm promise. What should you do? We will remain happy and share happiness. Is this firm? Or if something happens here, will your happiness disappear? No, there is nothing that can make your happiness disappear. From today, all of you should check this. Do not allow your happiness to go. Do you have this power? If so, raise your hands. Acha, just be careful. Those from your zone and your center are seeing your hands. Bab Dada is pleased. You have maintained courage. Your courage and the Father's help will remain together. Himate bache madate baap. Everyone's photo is being taken. Is it not? Then also give this photo to this zone. If those who have come want this photo, give it to them. Your faces should always remain as they are today. Do all of you agree that you will always remain happy and share that happiness? Do you agree? Raise both your hands. Acha. Remember this photo of yours. Badada now wants any people who see any one of you from a distance to smile, and on seeing your happy face, they themselves should also become happy. Will you do this service? Will you? Acha, raise your hands. The father is saying, "Wah, children, wah." From today, this should happen for anyone who suddenly comes to any place, and Bab Dada will also send someone. Surya Bab Dada is telling, you should be agile and aware. I'm going to be sending someone to check, are you keeping your happiness every moment? Bab Dada does not want to see the children's faces as ordinary. So you want to please Bab Dada, do you not? Will you? All of you are saying, yes, indeed, from your heart. Now, each center should check your companions. So further he says, not just check yourself, but also check your companions. Do not say anything. Do not ask why or what, but let your face be filled with such love that they become quiet. You will do such service, will you not? You have to remain like that and also make others become like you. When someone suddenly comes to any center, they should experience themselves to have come to a place of happiness. Where there is happiness, there is everything. Generally, what do they say whenever someone is taking leave? Stay happy and prosperous. So now, Bab Dada will send anyone secretly and see, because all of you children are the children of the highest on high Father. Bab Dada is also pleased to see the children and is congratulating you from his heart. Constantly stay happy and prosperous. Today, Bab Dada is seeing that many new ones have also come. Those who have come for the first time today, raise your hands. Look, there are so many. Bab Dada is congratulating all those who have come. You have come before the time of too late, but you now have to show wonders. Do you have this courage? Those who have come for the first time, stand up. Look, did everyone see how many have come? Acha. Now there's a group of 150 Kumaris that Baba is meeting. 150 Kumaris have come from the Indore hostel. It is good. Bab Dada is pleased. Each Kumari will emerge from here as a serviceable jewel. Do all of you have courage? If you have courage, raise your hands. When children have courage, the father definitely helps. Bab Dada is also pleased. Bab Dada thought of giving extra help always remains for the children who have courage. All those who have come today, Bab Dada is giving special courage to each one. Never be afraid. As soon as you say, Mera Baba, my Baba, Baba will become present. Just say it from your heart. Do not say Mera Baba superficially. Baba also has love for the children. With your courage, there is definitely help from the Father. This is the last meeting of the season, but for the next season, everyone has to carry out two tasks. Firstly, make your service place constantly free from obstacles with constant good wishes and pure feelings. You remain free from obstacles and make everyone free from obstacles. Do you agree? Then raise your hands. You are raising your hands very well. Babdada is pleased on seeing the hands, but keep the father constantly happy. Do not think and do not give Baba anything to think about. Nevertheless, the father is constantly happy and constantly gives blessings to every child. May you be immortal. However, what are you especially going to do for next season? Babdada's thought is that every child definitely knows his own weaknesses. Whatever his particular weaknesses, you know your own weaknesses, do you not? Another point of homework for us to check our own weaknesses and change it. Finish that weakness, whether it is waste thoughts or anger, and then come. Even a little bit of anger causes distress to the self and the place. So, whatever weakness you have, finish that and then come. Do you like this? If you like it, then raise both your hands. Wonderful. Just as you are ever ready in raising your hands in the same way, also remain ever ready in renunciation. So, what type of gathering will there be next season? One that is free from obstacles and one that the Father likes. Dadis, do you like this? Raise your hands. Now we shall see. To those at the centers, remind one another every night what you have promised. Are you moving along according to your promise? Ask with good wishes, not in the form of taunting. Baba is asking us to shower love even while we are asking the other person and checking where have they reached, rather than taunting it. With good wishes, be cooperative with one another and give one another signals with the good wishes of making one another move forward. So, what was today's slogan? We will remain happy and make others happy. Do you like it? Raise your hands if you like it. Photographer, take their photo. So today, whatever weaknesses you have, leave all of that in this hall before you go. Do not take them with you. Can you do this? Raise your hands for this. Congratulations. Acha. Now Baba is meeting double foreigners. Badada does not say double foreigners. He calls you double effort makers. You like this, do you not? Badada has seen that the double foreigners also have a very good method of bringing about transformation within themselves. Badada is pleased that the double foreigners are moving forward. You will continue to increase your zeal and enthusiasm in your efforts. You are going from here having made that promise. It is like that, is it not? You have made a promise, have you not? This time, Baba has seen that the double effort makers with a good result have met each other and have also had an elevated thought. However, when you return, bring this thought into your awareness every day. At night, when you go to sleep, check, is the thought that I had happening? Is the thought that I said is happening? If it is not happening, then before going to sleep at night, let the zeal and enthusiasm for the next day emerge and then go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, check whether the thought you had is still emerged or whether it has merged even a little. If it has merged, then bring it back with enthusiasm. So today he's given us a yukti as to how to keep the zeal and enthusiasm always with us. Baba saw that there is a lot of difference in the foreigners, and Baba is also congratulating you from his heart. Wah children, wah, wah Baba, wah, the children replies. Baba feels that not a single child should be any less. Each one should be ahead of the next. Whether you are from this land or abroad, Bab Dada is pleased with the means of progress that those from abroad have used in Madhuban. You also take benefit from Madhuban and seeing that Baba is pleased because this many foreigners cannot get together anywhere in foreign lands. However, by coming to Madhuban, all foreigners are progressing very well in taking benefit from Madhuban. Baba is pleased on seeing this. All of you from this land are also happy on seeing the efforts of the foreigners, are you not? Look, everyone is happy with you. It is good. You have Bapdada's special congratulations. Further, Baba is meeting with 2000 teachers. Teachers, raise your hands. There are many teachers. Teachers means those who show the future through their features. Bapdada loves the teachers very, very, very much from his heart because teachers are on daily duty. The same as the father. Bapdada is pleased, but there is a but. But Baba will not tell you about that now. Each teacher means one who reveals the Father through their features. It is good. Baba sees the efforts that you are making, but you have still not fulfilled Baba desire of making the center free from obstacles. Now, this year, try and do this. Baba should receive a letter from everyone. Our zone is free from obstacles. Is this possible? Is it possible? You are not showing so much courage. Now, this year, show this wonder. You have this courage, do you not? You have the courage. It will happen. Bab Dada is with you. Nevertheless, Bab Dada is pleased on seeing your fortune. Now please him even more. You have understood. Acha. What will you do next season? Wear a garland of determined thoughts. There is no need to tell you what Bab Dada wants. Whatever Bab Dada wants and what you also want, do that practically. Is that all right? Is that all right? Teachers, raise your hands. There are many teachers. Wah, teacher, wah. Acha. You have been told what you have to do for the next season. You definitely have to do it. Everyone, say this loudly. We definitely have to do it. Bab Dada would be so pleased. Wah, children, wah. Whatever weaknesses you have, you definitely have to renounce it. Is it firm that you have to renounce it? Those who have the firm thought that you are definitely going to do it, raise your hands. Acha, you have raised your hands very well. Bab Dada is pleased on seeing your hands. Now you have to claim a number in doing it. So whatever thought you have this season should not just be a thought, but you definitely have to do it. No matter what happens, you definitely have to change. Have this determined thought. Ultimately, you have to bring the time close. You have to go to your kingdom, do you not? You want to go there, do you not? Do you want to go? So he's checking again and again. So we shall see. You definitely have to make preparations to go there. Acha. Lots and lots of love and remembrance from Bab Dada to everyone. Nowadays, with the facilities of science, everyone sees everything very closely. Bab Dada's love and remembrance to all those who are seeing and who are personally in front of Bab Dada. Bab Dada is garlanding you with the garland of his heart. Acha, love, remembrance, and namaste from we children to Baba and Bab Dada. Om Shanti. Let's take a pause for a few moments and then we can unmute ourselves to share the points of the Murli. We can unmute ourselves and share our takeaways from today's Murli.
Om Shanti. Today, Bap Dada has told you have to do service through your face, and whatever situation is arise, but there should no worry on your face, and you always be remain happy. And Bap Dada gave us 4 treasures, and most important one, and most we can say the time of confluence age, where the Baba come in form of father and guru. In form of father, Baba gave us the inheritance, and in form of guru, Baba Dada gave us so many blessings. So Baba Dada gave us the one important task, to be remain happy, always be whatever situation is there, and your face will do service. Om Shanti.
Yeah. There's one important point that Baba spoke in today's Murli about how our face will do service. Would anybody like to speak on that point?
From the last Sunday's Murli also, if you would remember, sister, that Baba has said the same thing, that from your eyes, from your behavior, attitude, your features will do the seva. So it was my own churning. I was thinking from the Baba's Murli itself that Harshit Mukta, cheerfulness, will come when there is contentment inside. So that is very important, that our contentment should not go away, and then the cheerfulness, the Harshit Mukta will always remain, and then only my feature can do the seva. That will attract, the Ruhani attraction will be there. Om Shanti.
Yeah. And while you were sharing and while I was reading the Murli, Baba's mentioned today that the fullness of the treasures will be seen when we are setting ourselves uh, in that experience of either child of the Father, Supreme Father, and all his treasures are my treasures. And he's very clearly mentioned in today's Murli that each one of you who considers it all Father's treasures and my treasures, he's asked us to raise hands on that. And the other fullness of knowledge, yoga, dharana will allow us to do service on an easy place. There's no efforts that's been required. That is what I was getting.
Om Shanti. Baba Dada also said, whenever you need Baba, just say deep from your heart, Mera Baba, not superficially, and Baba will come to you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, at various points today in the Murli, Baba is speaking about expressing yourselves through heart. And so many times he's asking us, check yourselves, raise your hands. The same he said for remaining happy. And there he's mentioning today that happiness should not be sometimes. It is a constant way of being of yours that will reflect in the world. Would anyone else like to share? Sandhya Ben, Inder Bhai, Lata Ben. So let's merge ourselves in the deep love with the Father and experience the self-respect of I, the soul, is a happy soul and a cooperative soul. And Amiben, would you please play this song and let's experience each word of this song and take back the practice today.
Yes, I shall do that.
सलामत रहे सब रहे खुश मिजाज, सलामत रहे सब रहे खुश मिजाज, है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज। सलामत रहे सब रहे खुश मिजाज, है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज। सर पे हो सबके कामयाबी का सहरा, हो दर पे सभी के यहाँ खुशियों का पहरा। सर पे हो सबके कामयाबी का सेहरा, हो दर पे सभी के यहाँ खुशियों का पहरा। प्यारे हो सपने होने दे सुहाने, हो सुंदर सभी के यहाँ जीवन कहानी। प्यारे हो सपने होने दे सुहाने, हो सुंदर सभी के यहाँ जीवन कहानी। हो जीवन यूं सबका जो हो खुद पे नाज, हो जीवन यूं सबका जो हो खुद पे नाज। है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज, है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज। मिले तीनों लोगों का सुख बेशुमार, हो सांसें सभी की सदा खुशबूदार। मिले तीनों लोगों का सुख बेशुमार, हो सांसें सभी की सदा खुशबूदार। मोहब्बत की सबके दिलों में चहक हो, रिश्तों में सबके यहाँ मीठी महक हो। मोहब्बत की सबके दिलों में चहक हो, रिश्तों में सबके यहाँ मीठी महक हो। बजे सबके मन में उमंगों के साथ, बजे सबके मन में उमंगों के साज। सलामत रहे सब, रहे खुश मिजाज, सलामत रहे सब, रहे खुश मिजाज।
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Thank you, Ami Ben, for playing this wonderful song. And let's take the homework back as we spoke. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.